Welcome to this instructional video from the Michigan Department of Education, Office of Educator Excellence. Today's video will be on how to complete the SCECH sponsor application. First, who can become a SCECH sponsor? Michigan regionally accredited colleges, universities, or community colleges, the Michigan Department of Education, Michigan school districts, both local and intermediate, private schools, public school academies, and any educational entities that employ certified educators to provide instruction to Michigan students, along with local, state, and national professional education organizations, and state of Michigan offices that offer educational programs. All of these entities are eligible to become a SCECH sponsor. So where do we find the SCECH sponsor application? You can access the SCECH sponsor application at michigan.gov/teachercert. You can click on the SCECH and DPPD tab and then select the sponsor application from the list. You'll be able to download it as an Adobe PDF document, save it, and then enter your own information. The direct link is also available on this slide and as a way to access the SCECH sponsor application. Once you complete the SCECH sponsor application, you will submit it via email. And to go through the specific steps and take a closer look at this SCECH sponsor application, we're going to go through that process right now.
All right, so looking at the SCECH sponsor application, the first thing you'll see is the title at the top there, Process to Become a SCECH Sponsor. There is a two-page narrative kind of explaining the SCECH process. On the second page, you'll notice it has that list of who can apply to become a sponsor. And then moving down, it just kind of explains what information is needed to be recorded on the form. So looking at sponsor information form and record keeping certification, the SCECH coordinator, me security agreement, program documentation, and then assistant coordinator, me security agreement as well. And then it has the contact information and where to send it to once completed, sending it to the SCECH administrator at SCECH, that's SCECH at michigan.gov. And it also has a fax number if needed. So once we get to the sponsor application here, the first thing you'll see is the sponsor information with entity name, phone, address, city, zip, webpage. There is next the records location. So if you do have your records stored somewhere else, they want the address, city, and zip of that. If you store your records in-house, you can just write same as above. So you don't have to repeat that address, city, and zip. Now getting down to the authorized representative signature. Now this is not the coordinator's signature. This is the representative of the sponsor. So it should be, a superintendent of the school district. If you're looking, or if you are a college, it could be a dean of the educator preparation institution. It might be for the college president. You might an executive director or president of a professional education organization, anything along those lines. Whoever kind of the head person is of your organization, and they should sign there. And that authorized representative will be signing several other places on this document. So the next attachment B here is the SCECH coordinator's me security agreement. So so the sponsor should choose a coordinator who will be responsible for entering all information about the SCECH programs and also uploading participation. And so once that person is chosen, they need to sign this SCECH coordinator me security agreement. So in looking at this, they'll need the entity name, the coordinator name, email and phone, And then it's got a spot for the MEIS account number and MEIS login name. So if you do not have a MEIS account, you'll need to go in and access that already, and that is, the link is on the document itself. So you'll go in and set up your MEIS account if you don't have it. If not, you'll want to go look up your MEIS account information and put that there. And then it has a list of responsibilities of the coordinator. Just looking at complying with SCECH policies, submitting program applications, uploading information of individual program participants, assigning program monitor, assisting MDE during a program file audit, training assistant coordinators, and then maintaining accurate SCECH program files for a period of 7 years. So then in this next part here, although the boxes may look like they're supposed to be checked, if you look at the top in the information, it does ask to initial each of those. So you'll just kind of go down here and I certify all SCECH approved programs, participants' records will be maintained. Make sure you initial there, and the next 3 as well. So the agreement to protect user identification, assurance all program information is accurately submitted, and then also assurance that all information of individual program participants will be uploaded accurately. So those should be initialed. Each of those should be initialed, and then the coordinator's signature is below with a date. And then underneath it, as I warned before, the authorized representative signature is needed again there. So below that, please note that the sponsor code and MDE signature and date received, date approved is all MDE use only, so you do not need to fill anything out in those boxes. Attachment C is the assistant SCECH coordinator MEIS security agreement. So similar to the SCECH coordinator, one thing they will need is their MEIS account information. So if they do not have a MEIS account, they'd have to go in and get that information. And they will fill out the same entity name, assistant coordinator, email, phone, account number, and login name. The important thing here is the difference between the assistant SCECH coordinator responsibilities and the SCECH coordinator responsibilities. So an assistant SCECH coordinator is able to help the SCECH coordinator with a lot of items. They will also be responsible for complying with SCECH policies. They can submit program applications to the coordinator. So the assistant SCECH coordinator does have access to submit program applications to the SCECH coordinator, and then assist SCECH coordinator as needed and maintain accurate SCECH program files for 7 years. If you notice, what's missing here mostly is the ability to upload attendance of each program. So the assistant SCECH coordinator cannot directly upload participants into MOEX. Only the coordinator can, and that is because we want to avoid duplication. So the assistant coordinator can be assigned really anywhere, but if you are a district and you want to assign assistant coordinators at each building, if you're an ISD and assigning assistant coordinators at each district, however you choose to do that, or if you don't choose to use an assistant coordinator, that's fine too. You'd leave this part blank. And then again, the assistant SCECH coordinator will initial, not check, the 3 boxes. And then they'll sign. The coordinator will also sign. And then the authorized representative will sign at the end here. And that is what is needed to complete the SCECH sponsor application. And again, once finished, you'd send that, as listed up top here, you'd send that to sketch@michigan.gov by email. And now going to our back to the main presentation.
Thank you. Now you've seen the steps and the process to complete the SCECH sponsor application. As you're working through the SCECH process, you might come across other questions and be in need of additional resources. We have those located for you on our SCECH and DPPD webpage. You can find that through the long address that's on the webpage here. On that webpage, one of the most helpful documents you will find is the Guidelines for Professional Learning. This will help to identify the types of professional learning that will qualify for legislative requirements for new teachers as well as for all teachers.
Additionally,
Additionally, we have video resources to walk you through some of the steps of these processes. In addition to the video you're watching now on the SCECH sponsor application, we also have a video on the SCECH approval, the overview on how to have SCECH, have DPPD approved as SCECH to count as instructional time, how to submit a SCECH program application, as well as how to upload attendance in the MOEX system following a SCECH program. All of these videos can be located at www.michigan.gov/teachercert. Click on the SCECH and DPPD tab and find all those resources under the SCECH heading. We do want to thank you for taking time to view this instructional video today. If you find that you have additional questions, please reach out to us. We would like to help. You can reach the Michigan or the MDE Educator Help Desk via phone at 517-241-5000 or via email at mde-educatorhelp@michigan.gov. Thank you again for viewing our video and have an excellent day.